nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Now, here's Thompson. Brooks finds Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Green with a screen on Brooks. Curry's shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Green. Out to Brooks. There's the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Brooks has got the first 3 points tonight for the Rockets. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. Now, I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. He'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks.
And there's the strength and determination Van Vliet's known for. He battles nonstop.
Clark, famously, Fred Van Vliet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size. But, man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred Van Vliet has done. He is an incredible basketball player. Smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player.
And here are the Warriors now. It's a three-point game. Curry fires from way outside. Thompson with the rebound.
He's got a nice feel for the crossover, but you still have to finish it off.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Pass to Green. Clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They come off the loss on Friday.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And here is Van Vliet after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Lets it go from deep. Here's Şengün. Great D that time from Green. The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. Moody. Another shot, and Green gets it to go.
Boy, throwing himself on the offensive glass and being rewarded for it, that's the energy that Draymond Green brings.
Brooks outside. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Now, here's Green. D right on him, and good that time.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Curry looking around. Green against Şengün. Green gets to Curry. Shoots over Van Vliet. Curry can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Thompson. Now here's Green. Here's Van Vliet. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Van Vliet's got 5.
Remarkable job keeping his concentration. Van Vliet is used to having to fight through tough defense like that.
Now, here's Moody. Back to Curry. Shoots from the line. Count that bucket. Curry's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
The timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
It's time for T-shirts! The fans, make some noise if you want a free T-shirt!
Green finds Thompson. Six to shoot. To the middle. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. And a deep three from Van Vliet. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now Moody. Outside Curry. And the three off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Van Vliet passes to Brooks. Thompson outside. Fires from deep. The Rockets with another miss. Warriors have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Brooks right side. Pass to Van Vliet from outside the arc. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Golden State's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. When it comes to players who like having fun, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Free throw is good, now leading by 1.
What I love about Jimmy Butler, there's a lot to like, but he brings it every night. His consistency and toughness and production, plays with passion, leads his team well. Love that throwback mentality of his.
And so Butler nails both of them. And for Houston, they're shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Here's Thompson. Şengün kicks to Brooks. Van Vliet outside. Over in the corner, Green. Taken away. Podziemski with it. Now Green defending. Şengün against Curry. Steps back and shoots. And that one is good. Curry's got his third basket of the night.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Here's Şengün. He has yet to score. Green kicks to VanVleet. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. VanVleet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that group.
Curry passes to Green. Now Podziemski. For three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Thompson kicks to Brooks. Hands it from downtown. Brooks has got 6 points.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Outside, Green. Curry setting the pick for Green. Golden State moving it around. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Thompson, locked loose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 4-point Houston lead.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now, here's Moody. Green with a screen on Thompson. Inside. Green kicks to Curry. Clock is at 3. Here's Butler. It's good.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
VanVleet with it. 8 points for him. Thompson inside. He's against Green. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeeds.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Alperen Şengün. The Warriors also with a sub. Hields checked in. For 3, VanVleet. He can't hit that time. Warriors have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Up top, Hield. Guarded by Green. Here's Butler. Good D by Thompson.
That
is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Podziemski. Nothing on the board. Shot clock at 5. Green, the pass to Butler. Here's Podziemski. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Butler, a team-first guy willing to dish that rock all the time.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Thompson. Over in the corner, Green. Overhealed. And Moody pulls it down. Moody's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Podziemski in the corner. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Another 3 for Golden State.
Butler is a selective three-point shooter, but he'll knock them down if he gets a quality look.
Green, the pass to Smith. Pass to Van Vliet. They kick it out to Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The drive by Green.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts are something that can be easily taught to anyone.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
There's always a spot for a guy like Draymond Green on your side. An incredible defender. He's unselfish offensively and a highly skilled passer.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Thompson. Tari Eason comes in for Dylan Brooks. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Jalen Green. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's Eason. Here's Whitmore. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. One is on Hield.
This is what I love about Whitmore, his fearless attitude and that ability to draw foul.
The Rockets shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here. Free throw good, Whitmore. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. He hits both from the stripe. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Curry. Jackson Davis finds Hield. Lets a floater go. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Pass to Holiday. Now Şengün. 7-foot shot. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
Golden State's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Takes it inside. Jackson Davis off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Rockets shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Holiday, the pass to Smith. Over Kuminga. The shot's good from Smith. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Not an easy shot for a young player, but Smith Jr. really smooth that time.
Kuminga sends a screen for Hield for the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith surveying the D. Now Whitmore. Shot clock at 6. Şengün with a screen on Hield. And a wide open look for Whitmore. No good with the triple. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Rockets lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
Now here's Hield. No scoring in this one. Outside Curry. Shoots the 3. And that's good. Buddy Hield for 3.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
Whitmore with it. Şengün with a screen on Hield. And Şengün throws it down. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Holiday against Curry. They get it back. Outside, Payton. Outside, Curry. Misses from close range. Houston in the lead. On the wing, Holiday. Misses the 3. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Hield. That's tipped. And here's Holiday. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Şengün. The shot misses. Golden State's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. An emphatic LU jam. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screening. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Following the 3 by Houston. Outside Curry. Latrey. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Rockets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to Şengün. Eason with it. Here's Whitmore. Bucket is good. Whitmore's got the lead up to 4 now for Houston.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Outside Curry. Launches it. Wow! Curry automatic from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Jackson Davis. It's rebounded by Golden State. Hield outside. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Curry against Holiday. Curry
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. For the Rockets, Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Whitmore, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Hield. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's VanVleet. He's got 8 to the middle. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Podziemski. Now Kuminga. On the wing, Payton. Golden State moving the ball around. Green draws the double. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
These kinds of buckets are what get Green hyped up. He takes a lot of pride and pleasure in cooking the defense.
The Warriors shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Green, 1 shot.
That's good from Green. Rockets trail by 4. Now Thompson. Down low to stop the run. And Şengün gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Şengün's got 6. And so Payton will bring it up for the Warriors. To the paint, here's Curry. Focus from Curry. Gets it to fall inside.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Curry against VanVleet. To the left wing. Şengün inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Hey, for a big like Şengün, you need that pump fake in your arsenal.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is off.
What I like about Şengün is how versatile he is. I mean, especially as a passer.
So he comes up empty, missing both. On offense, here are the Warriors. Big stretch here, going 10-2. Pass to Payton. It's Curry outside. The shot, no good. It's trailed by 4. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Good work there as it goes. Van Vliet's got 10 points.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
Now here's Curry. 14 points for him. Open jump shot off the mark.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Şengün with the ball. He's defended by Podziemski. Green against Şengün. And Curry has it in the corner. Come on, Steph! Ridiculous!
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Pass to Şengün. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Outside Curry. Shoots over Van Vliet. Curry dishes to Kuminga. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 17-footer. Again, Curry missing. The Rockets trail. Van Vliet with it. Now Payton defending. Van Vliet passes to Smith. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. To the inside. And Şengün gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Brooks checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Şengün. Then for the Warriors, Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody comes in for Gary Payton. And it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. Golden State's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Green with a screen on Brooks. Moody the pass to Butler. Hield from outside. Brooks grabs the board. Rockets have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Pass to Thompson. Second chance effort. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for one, Thompson.
That free throw good from Thompson.
And Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
Butler finds Moody. Podziemski on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. Nailed from three-point land.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Podziemski. Butler against Thompson. Podziemski, the bounce pass. Hield sets the pick for Green. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Podziemski. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And it's a 3-point Warrior lead. Now, here's Thompson. 7 points in the game. Green with the block. Now, here's Moody. He's covered by Thompson. Moody's shot is off. Rockets have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Van Vliet passes to Brooks. Van Vliet with a screen on Butler. Brooks kicks to Green. Trains the 19-footer.
When you try to check Green in pick-and-roll action, you've got to stop him first.
Golden State's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Hield outside. Back to Butler. And stolen by Thompson. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawing back and forth, unbelievable.
Now, here's Butler. 7 points in the game. Here's Podziemski. Brooks grabs the board.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Thompson gets it to go.
I love the offensive execution on that possession.
Warriors trail by 3. Green with a screen on Thompson. Butler passes to Moody. Nice D from Brooks.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Thompson. 11 points in the game. Thompson sets the pick for Green. Over Hield. That one a little long. It's a close game here in Houston. Count it. Good. Hield's got 8 here in the quarter.
And what a show of agility by Hield, getting around the contact there and right to his finish.
Brooks outside. Back to Van Vliet. Fires the 3. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Van Vliet's got 13 points.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Thompson against Butler. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Brooks on the wing. Pass to Thompson. Smith for 3. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Now here's Butler. Oh, no, stopping that time.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rockets ahead, up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Warriors 51. Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs, please. Here measuring up the shot.
Game 7 couldn't get any more exciting, and true to form, it's a tight battle for the Houston Rockets.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at the second chance points. That's where they're doing the most damage, guys.
Comes down to 1-2. Right now, they wanted more.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets, it all comes down to a decisive Game 7. Guys, what's it going to take for them to close out this series?
You can't leave anything in the tank. Approach it like you're playing for your life, because in some ways you are.
And you can't get sloppy and waste a bunch of possessions. You got to keep that focus.
No question. Let's get it. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The Warriors trailing. In the corner, Moody with it. Outside Butler. 3-pointer. Rockets with the rebound. Brooks has got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson finds Van Vliet. Outside, Green. Thompson sets the pick for Green. A 3-pointer is right on target. Green's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
The part we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics, because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Podziemski. Green with a screen on Green. Podziemski with it. Working on Green. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Rockets leading by 4. Van Vliet passes to Green. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. 9 points for Jalen Green.
Showing off his inside game, which will complement Green's game on the outside. It'll force defenders to have to guard him in different places on the floor.
Here's Podziemski. He's got 6. Curry is inside. Covered by Van Vliet. Curry can't get it to go. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Thompson. It's rebounded by Golden State. Podziemski on the wing. By Green. Pass to Moody. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Thompson finds Van Vliet on the wing. Green. Brooks outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Brooks has got 9.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
All right, fans, it's touchdown time. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Moody. No good off the back of the rim.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Brooks, the pass to Şengün. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Smart move by Şengün, sticking with his shot through the foul inside.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
Şengün. 2 shots.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Warriors trail by 10. Podziemski with it. He's got 6. And a deep 3 from Curry. And the Warriors miss again. Rockets on offense. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Bobbed up there for Green. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. Now, Moody, after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. Butler from outside. Butler loves the three-point look.
And over time, he's been a work in progress, but Butler has developed a solid jumper. I mean, when he's got his feet up under him, he's a knockdown scorer, folks.
Pass to Green. Houston moving it around. Thompson surveying the floor. 5 on the clock. Outside, Green. Three-pointer. Goes back up. And it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got 13.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
Pass to Butler. Green with a screen on Thompson. It's tipped. Stolen by Brooks. Van Vliet outside. Outside, Green. Thompson outside. And here is Van Vliet. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. Top of the key jumper, no good. Warriors trail by 9. Pass to Green. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And it's 7 points for Draymond Green.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. And Curry pulls it down. Golden State's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Puts it up. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Van Vliet. To the paint. And stolen by Butler. Now Podziemski. Here he goes. And now just a 5-point Rocket lead. Rockets have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Outside, Green. Van Vliet against Curry. Count that one from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 this quarter.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his side.
Here's Curry. Rockets with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Van Vliet on the wing. Back to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Curry passes to Moody. Podziemski on the wing. Guarded by Green. And here is Moody. Shot clock at 6. On its way from Curry for 2. Drops one in from the wing. Curry's got 21.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 15. Here's Van Vliet. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 19 points in the game.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Van Vliet against Curry. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Launches a 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Now Green. 9 points in the game so far. Van Vliet outside. Down low, Thompson. Green with the block. Podziemski with it. Working on Green. Butler on the way. Pass to Green. Green draws the double. Beyond the arc. The Rockets pull it in. Thompson's got 11 rebounds in the game. And here is Van Vliet, guarded by Curry. Van Vliet against Curry. And it's good, 2 points. Van Vliet's got 21 in the game.
Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage, slipping past there for the finish.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Houston with a big group substitution here. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Jabari Smith comes in for Thompson. Tari Eason's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Kuminga comes in for Moses Moody. Peyton, he's checked in for Brandon Podziemski. And it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Hield. He's got 8.
I don't think you can get too physical with Butler because he's so smart and clever in how he gets into the defender to draw the foul.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
And so Butler nails both of them. Rockets leading by 6. Whitmore with it. Pass to Green. Back to Whitmore. Over Payton. And it's Whitmore missing. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. With the ball, the 19-foot shot. It's hauled in by Adams. 1:29 left in the third. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Butler passes to Payton. Now Jackson Davis. Hield outside. And the Warriors miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Whitmore. Smith with a screen on Payton to the middle. Butler with the steal. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
50 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Whitmore. Makes it off the glass. Whitmore's got 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Jackson Davis. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Hield against Green. Just 5 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now an 8-point Houston lead.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Guys, it's been all about Fred VanVleet for the Rockets. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Now here is Holiday. Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Jackson Davis. Şengün, no good. Warriors trail by 5. And stolen by Eason. Just his first attempt. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Curry outside. Oh, Curry, good from the corner.
3 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Whitmore. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Payton drives in. Outside Curry. Five to shoot. To tie it up. And the Warriors take on two more.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Şengün. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hield can't hit. Rockets have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Eason with it. Şengün inside. Payton's there. Now Whitmore. From outside, off the mark. Payton outside. Pass to Curry. To take the lead. The shot by Payton, no good. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. And that one's good, Whitmore. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And he might be a rookie, but Whitmore can play some bully ball. He will get it inside and be as physical as anybody.
Now here's Curry. Hield finds Jackson Davis. Outside, Kuminga. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Whitmore with it. Outguarded by Hield. Whitmore with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And when you watch Whitmore, he's much bigger than your average wing. It's a different type of matchup.
Line for your Rockets, Whitmore. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Whitmore. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Rockets. And then for Golden State, Looney comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. He's off on the second. Warriors trail by 3. Floats it up for Kuminga. And stolen by Şengün. And that one's good, Whitmore. Whitmore's got 5 points now this quarter.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Golden State moving the ball around. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. And again, no good by Golden State.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That's his first foul. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Now, he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Pass to Eason. Van Vliet outside. Now Şengün. Eason with it. Guarded by Kerr. Van Vliet outside. Shot clock at 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. And he is checked in for Kuminga.
Number 7, Buddy Hield.
And so it's Golden State with it. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Curry. Floats one. Oh, Curry dropping it right in.
Boy, Curry is just such a fabulous shot maker. He really knows how to adjust his motion for any distance or defense.
Van Vliet outside. It's stolen by Curry. Stolen by Van Vliet. Whitmore with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Şengün. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Outside, Payton. To tie it up. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist from Payton. Payton's got 5 assists tonight.
And the shooting mechanics of Curry, they are as pure as anybody who's ever played. He's such a dangerous shooter and scorer.
Now, here's Şengün. They double-team Şengün. Here's Whitmore. Hits the three-point bomb. Whitmore's got 10 points in just the second half.
And those are the kinds of shots that give rookies like Whitmore so much confidence.
Outside Curry. A 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
Şengün with the screen for Whitmore. And another 3 for Houston.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Curry. On the wing, Payton. 5 on the clock. Hield sets the pick for Payton. Eason grabs the board. Houston leading by 3. Pass to Whitmore. Here's Van Vliet. Eason with it. Van Vliet looking around. Over Curry. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 3. Now Podziemski. And here's Looney. It's to Curry. Payton with the screen for Curry. A 3-pointer off the mark. Houston's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And another 3 for Houston.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His 3-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So for the Rockets, Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. And Jalen Green subbed in for Cam Whitmore. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Payton. And it's Moses Moody in for Heel. Here's Podziemski. Pass to Moody. Golden State moving it around. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Rockets leading by 6. It's Thompson off the drive. Some solid defense from Butler. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State to stop the drought. And it's Butler missing. Houston's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Here's Thompson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Butler with the ball, picked up by Thompson. Inside, and Green slams it in.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
Rockets shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Outside, Green. Pass to Brooks. Van Vliet with it. Rocket 6. Lays it up off the glass. Van Vliet's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
Here's Curry with the 3. Rockets with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Curry against Van Vliet. Back to Green. Pass to Brooks. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
And that one falls for Brooks. And both free throws good for Brooks. Here's Curry. And he gets it to go. Curry's got 39.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Pass to Şengün. Now Green fires for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Moody's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Floats one up, and Thompson sends it back. Here's Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight.
You know, with his quickness, he's already good at creating separation for his shot. We know he doesn't need much room to get his shot off either.
Now here's Curry. Lets it go with the 3. Green with the rebound.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Here is Brooks. Pass to Şengün. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And Şengün is a hard player to get a handle on. Pretty unpredictable, which makes him hard to guard without fouling.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 9. The Warriors shooting 43% from the field. Here's Curry. Drops in the layup for 2. Curry's got 41.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Now here's Thompson. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Şengün with a screen on Kirk. Van Vliet with the bucket.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Timeout called the Warriors. There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Curry. Puts it up. Brooks grabs the board. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Houston. Here's Van Vliet. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And now an 11-point Rocket lead.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. Thrilling fashion, guys, taking round one in what certainly will go down. Guys, it's one of the most competitive series this year.
And you always love a game set and no disappointment here. And these guys are ready and excited for round two. Maybe a bit tired, but the adrenaline is still pumping.
And that about wraps it up, folks. I hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Fred VanVleet.